Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the free daily coaching hangout. Super excited to be here with you on a Tech Tip Tuesday. Finally made it back to the house. So we are home and we are ready to rock and roll another week to take your marketing to the next level. So if you're in a home-based business, if you're in a brick and mortar business and you're looking to bring your business online, what we do here at Free Daily Coaching is we provide marketing tips and solutions for you to start implementing in your business on a regular basis. We have a regular cast of characters that comes over each and every morning. We have people joining us live, and you can too. So if you're watching this as a broadcast over on YouTube, you may want to join us over at www.freedailycoaching.com. When you do that, you can register for the live webinar and you can actually participate here live. We are interactive. We have the chat going. We will open up the Q&A as well. And the reason that we do that is because we want to have a platform where you can interact on a regular basis. You can come here on a daily basis to get the marketing resources that you require to build your business and take it to the next level. So I want to say good morning to Chris Schaus. She's here. I see that she is here this morning. Good morning to Elizabeth. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Clive. I see John over here. Good morning to each of you. I see that you guys are popping on. I like to stay over in the chat and not see all the attendees because it keeps flashing. So good morning to each of you as you pop on here over at Free Daily Coaching. Super good to see you and super excited about what we've got for you this morning. Now, the big deal for this morning is that there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of buzz going on right now about blogging. People are really getting excited about it because of some things that are being launched this week. And in addition to that, some of us here at Free Daily Coaching have been working on creating some really great sales funnels. So if you're part of the Friends of Free Daily Coaching, which is our private coaching group, then you're building some funnels and you're wondering on doing some of your videos. You're wondering on some of the tools that you could be using in some of your marketing. And so I want to share something with those of you that are out there that are cutting videos, or maybe you're wanting to cut your first video and you're feeling a little apprehensive. You're feeling like you want to take your home-based business to the next level, right? But you're having some apprehension on how to market that. Well, everyone that has a home-based business has to get out there and get more exposure, right? That's the whole idea. You know, by allowing ourselves that freedom to work from home and really have the power of being a small business owner, of having a home-based business, by doing that, we make a trade, right? And some of that trade is by working at home. We're not always out in the public. We're not sometimes having so much interaction with people in a public setting. And so what does that look like for your home-based business in marketing? Well, it looks like you need to get out and get more exposure, right? If you're not doing it face-to-face, then you're going to have to do that online. So whether or not you're out in the community a lot, or whether you're really working from home primarily to build your home-based business, you're going to want to get more exposure. One of the great ways to do that, excuse me, and to build the rapport with people a lot quicker is to do video, right? Is to be able to have video. Now, one of the things that people really get caught up on video is what to say, right? They're afraid that they're going to start bumbling and stumbling all over their words, and it's going to, A, not be effective, B, it's not going to actually convey the correct message, or C, they're going to somehow look dumb, or they're going to feel dumb, or they're going to feel less than, or not smart enough, or not authoritative enough, or not educated enough. Whatever that fear is, they're going to let that a lot of times override that. So how can we get through that? Well, I want to suggest to you that if you're just starting out, that maybe as a possibility to write yourself a quick script, Now, there's a couple different thoughts on this, and so I want to show you a couple different methods. Now, if you're someone that really wants to stay focused and you want to make it really super low tech, you want to make it really, really easy, you can simply get out a Sharpie and a sheet of paper and keep notes for yourself, just main outline notes, and literally take the sheet of paper, and I'll show you. You can literally write an outline. So let's use this piece of paper for an example, and this is my outline. I've got my computer over here, and we'll say for this example that I'm going to be using this laptop to film whatever video I'm going to be filming. I could literally take the list with my bullet points on here. I could just use a small piece of Scotch tape, and I could tape it just underneath the camera. And when I'm looking at the camera now, because I want to be looking at the camera when I'm shooting video, I could now read some of those bullet points and see where I want to go in my conversation. That would be an easy, low-cost way to kind of create yourself a mini teleprompter in a way, the low-tech version, right? Now, many of you are saying, Bert, we can't just be doing the free day or doing a low-cost solution and doing a teleprompter on a piece of paper just to hang it to your computer. Could we do something different? Well, yes, absolutely. There's all kinds of different ways to be able to go over and buy some kind of high-tech stuff. So I want to show you how you could create a high-tech teleprompter, something that could help you to be able to read off your script, to be a little bit more fluid in the beginning, and it can be something that you could actually use and be a very effective piece of equipment. Now, I'm copying this design based off of a design that I actually use. So let's talk about what you're going to need. So what you're going to need is some black fabric, most likely, one or two, a square foot, maybe 2 square feet. So 12 inches by 12 inches of some black fabric, or it could be like dark brown, or like a really dark purple, right? So something dark that's not going to allow light in. And then you're going to need to use either your telephone, right? If you have a smartphone, or possibly a tablet. Maybe you have an iPad or a similar type tablet, like a Kindle or something like that. So in the group, in just a little bit, I reached out to my buddy because I reset my phone, and so I have to re-download all my apps, and I couldn't find which app it was. So I'll get you the application that you want to use. I got this application. It was about, I think, $9. And it could be used on a smartphone or a tablet. And what it does is it allows you to upload, right? It just allows you to copy and paste or upload in your script the actual words that you want to say. And what it does is it plays on your mobile or your tablet device, and it just starts scrolling. And it gives you the ability, right? The ability to actually adjust the speed of how fast the words are scrolling at you. Now, the cool part is they come out of the screen of your device like mirrored, right? So backwards, so that like if you held it up to a mirror, you'd be able to read it. Okay, so now that and once I give you guys this app, those that want to try this, you can go and grab the app. Once you have that application, you're now going to take your device, and you can simply put it just set it down on a flat surface, right? So I'm going to use this notepad as the example, and let's say this was my desk. You could even make a little carrier, like a little box that would just hold your tablet or your phone, so that it could just sit there and it would be permanent. Okay. The next thing that you're going to want is a picture frame. Just a 99-cent store picture frame, like something like this picture frame that I have, will work. I had something taped in the middle of this, so it has a little piece of something. So let me just scrape that off really quick so you can see through the glass here. Now, the cool part about this is whatever camera you're using. So if you're using your smartphone as your camera, then you're going to need use a different smartphone, right? Or a different tablet to be able to use as your teleprompter. So now that you have this picture frame, the next thing that you'll need is a small dowel. Okay, if you're not familiar, you would want to get a little stick, okay, that looks like maybe like your coat closet rod, but just the size of a pencil, and maybe even a number 2 pencil, right? Literally an unused, and let me see if I've got all like mechanical pencils in here. I'm trying to see, oh, I had a USB drive right there too. Let me look and see if I do have one of those old school wooden pencils. I don't even have an old school pencil. So let me just I'll just grab this pen for the example. So you're going to take the pencil, and it's just going to be attached to the top, right, of your platform, of your picture frame, and it's going to be used as an angle. And what do I mean by that? Let me show you right here. You can see the phone, right? So the glass here is just angled down over the phone, right? And if you made a little box for this, or you had a number 2 pencil, you could shave it down so it sat perfectly nice and straight and at the right angle. So you can see that I can now see my phone right here in the glass. Now, the application that I'm talking about, the background of your screen will be white with the letters. So when it bounces up on here, you're going to see it really well. If you don't use white paper down here to set your phone on, right? If it was dark, if I use the dark background, that white background is going to show up. Let me show you one. It's going to show up a lot better, right? When I'm in a white screen, you can see up here, it's going to show, and the letters are going to come across. Now we have our pencil that's holding this. Whoops. Now we have our stick that's holding this up at the right angle, right? So it's holding just perfect for us. Okay. Do you guys see this? Now, if you take a black piece of cloth and literally fold it over the back of the glass here, it makes it even darker. So behind it, so this is brighter. Now, the cool part is because this is glass, from this side, from the back side where the camera would be, you're seeing the reflection of my screen there, but this doesn't see the reflection of this. When you're filming through the glass, it doesn't actually see. You're seeing it on your side because the camera's over on your side. But if I took the camera and put it back over here like this, see, if the teleprompter words were down here and the glass is angled, you can see you're not seeing any reflection on the glass. You're just seeing straight through the glass. So what happens is you're able to essentially have the tilted glass with your phone or your iPad, and I'm trying to turn this so you guys can see the reflection, right? You're able to now read the words right here on the glass, and if your camera's behind it, it's shooting. So it's filming you. So it's filming, and you're able to read the words without even taking a moment, without taking a step, because you're able to read it right off the teleprompter. And the cool part is it's printing the words right across the screen. So you're looking at the camera the entire time, right? So what I'll do today, and I'll do this, we have a kind of a busy day today. I'm doing a little bit of catch up. We lost power for a little bit last night here at the ranch. So I'm doing a couple of projects around here, but what I'll do today is I'll clean off this glass, and I'll literally just go get a little piece of plywood to hold this in. And what I'll do is I'll go and find the iPad. My wife cracked the screen, but the iPad is where that application was loaded. And it really makes it even better when you have something like a tablet, because the tablet is almost as big as this piece of glass. So when you're projecting that image up onto the glass, it's taking up that whole image, right? So a couple different variations, if you could get, and I don't know if the application will work and if it's suitable, like if it runs on a desktop. But if so, you could even take your desktop, and I know this would be untraditional, but you could even take your desktop if you needed to and flip it down, right? Or your laptop and flip it down so the screen is like that. And then you could have your glass piece, whoops, right? You could have your glass piece put right, and you could see it's not the perfect, but it could work. So you could just have to mess with this a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll create a little box for this, and I'll find the iPad. We'll put it in there, even though it's a little cracked. It'll still, as long as it's functional, it'll still print those words across, and I'll be able to show you how simple and easy this is. But even something simple with just using it on your phone, right? And being able to have your phone projected up like that, and just keeping it close enough that you could read it would be a huge help, right? So that would be a way that you could go out and create that teleprompter absolutely free. Now, can you buy something already made and already done with the fabric and the stick and the box and everything for your tablet? Absolutely, you can go and buy that. What I wanted to show you was a way that you could do it right now at your home. Maybe you don't have the funds to go and grab it. Maybe you want to use the low-tech way and just put notes up on a sheet of paper and just tape it right underneath your webcam, right with some Scotch tape, just for a reminder as you're cutting those first few videos. So today's tech tip was a low-tech solution as well as a high-tech. So you could have both, right? So you could have both options on where you want to go, on what level you're at, on how much time do you have. Do you have the time and energy to want to build your own really quick with a picture frame, or would writing up a quick outline and a few notes and just taping it to the computer, would that suffice? So what the Tech Tip Tuesday call is all about is giving you the tips to be able to go out and start to implement them in your business and use them the best way that you find, right? The best fit for you, because what fits in your business might not be the exact fit for Steve. It might not be the same fit for Elizabeth that works for Angel, right? Connie, her business model, it might fit something, that's a little bit different than what Janice is doing. So each and every one of us have a little bit of a different business model, and I want to be able to give you the options so that you can go and decide what it is that you would like to do, what it is that you would like to use. So if you have any questions on how you could create this, how this actually functions, and how you can make it work, simply send me over a message and I'll be glad to shoot it over to you. I will literally make just a little lean-to one here so that I can take a couple pictures of it and post it up so you guys can see how super simple it could be. I mean, you don't even have to have fabric, right? If you made this right now at home, you could take this and make this. You could use black construction paper. Maybe you have some construction paper from Halloween. You could use cardboard, black cardboard, and have it like spray painted black, right? Or paint it black, or you could use a Sharpie and color that cardboard black and make like the little, the down, just where the cloth would be. You could make sides to enclose that and make it dark. So you really could do this for really super cheap if you wanted to, right? If you decided that you wanted to do that. So that's our Tech Tip Tuesday call for this morning. I'd love to invite each and every one of you to come and join me over on the My Lead System Pro morning wake up call. There is a new number over there. It's area code 712, and then the number itself is, and let me get over there. The number is 712, and let me get, oh my goodness, I can't find my picture. The picture disappeared. Oh, there it is. 712-432-3431. So 432-3431. That's the phone number. The access code that you want to go and type in is 399-808. So 399-808, and that's it. You go in, type in your code, and you'll be able to join us. Now, there's some big stuff happening. Tomorrow, we're going to be over at a big webinar, My Lead System Pro, the marketing system that we use here at Free Daily Coaching, is going to be releasing Sites. This is a new blogging platform that that allows you to be able to start blogging in just a few clicks. So being able to have some professional themes, paid professional themes, paid professional plugins and widgets and tools that are already included as part of the platform that you don't have to go out and outsource and buy. They're already included. So pretty excited about that. In addition to that, our good buddy Ray Higdon will be launching a relaunching of his 3-minute expert with some bonuses that you can tap into, and that's available tomorrow night. So I want to encourage you to come tomorrow night, as well as encourage you to go out and promote this event for tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow we will be having again the Friends of Free Daily Coaching work session. So for those of you that are Friends of Free Daily Coaching, go back into the members area. There is a button for you to be able to go and get logged in. So I highly encourage you to go do that. Come over to the My Lead System Pro call today. Plug in this week because we're going to be doing massive amounts of content. Why? Well, because we have some projects going on with the Friends of Free Daily Coaching, and we're going to keep on working on those projects. A lot of people are going to be wrapping up that part, a good portion of their projects right now, and be moving forward. So we really are looking forward to that and excited about what you're going to be doing. I'm finishing up a really big project on a private blog network that I've been working on, that we're going to now be able to take these blogs that we have with sites and plug them into. So I'm really excited for those of you that are working with me to be able to plug into that as well. So I'm going to shoot you over a link for tomorrow night's Wednesday night webinar on blogging. I'm looking forward to seeing each of you there. If you have any questions or concerns, like always, reach out and connect with me. Thanks for stopping by Free Daily Coaching this morning on a Tech Tip Tuesday for your home-based business. We'll see you guys the next time.